Morning guys, this morning we're making eggies in a blanket. I saw this on V for Vendetta and I thought we'd try it out, and we love it, so we're gonna make it again. So the first thing you need to do is come here and take a look at this bread. This is homemade bread that we made. You want to make sure your slice isn't too thick. Then you need to cut a hole in the middle of it. Easiest way we found to cut a hole in the middle of it is to get a thin-walled glass, put it right in the middle, push down while you're turning, and it'll come right out. Then put it right back in. Now the reason you're putting it right back in is you're going to take some butter. You're going to throw some butter in the pan here. You're going to spin that butter around, get that pan nice and covered. Then you're going to take one of your pieces of bread with the hole in it, and you're going to stick it down there, and you're going to get it nice and wet on one side. Then you're going to pick that back up, spread that butter around a little bit more. You're going to flip it back over, so now both sides of that bread is nice and buttered. Now, I happen to be making two of them, so I'm going to pull that out. I'm going to spin that butter around a little more. Then I'm going to throw that second piece of bread in there and get that side nice and covered. Pick it up again. Get the rest of that butter going, and then we're going to flip this guy upside down and get the rest of the butter put on that side. Now I'm going to leave that side down. We're going to let that cook up a little bit. But basically at this point what happens is we brown the side here. Let's turn that up just a little bit. We're going to get one side nice and brown. We're going to pop out the center hole, put that on the side also that we weren't doing. Then we're going to take one of our fresh eggs from our eggs in the backyard, and these automatically adjust down as you pull one out so that you can, sometimes you got to give them a little bit of a hand, but now the next egg that comes out of the backyard will go right back up here. But we pull them from the bottom because that's the oldest egg we have in there. So then we're going to go ahead and look how beautiful that egg yolk is. We're going to drop that in there, throw this in our container to go back outside. Add a little salt and pepper if that's what we want to put on it. So we're going to just do a little bit of pepper, a little bit of garlic powder on top of that as well. And then just a little bit of fresh crushed pepper. And now I need to turn that thing down a little. I turned it up a little too much. Now we just flip it over. We flip over the center piece as well. And we'll let that set just for a minute on this side. Depends on how runny you want your egg. If you like a runny egg that you can dip in, since you've got all this bread, then I don't leave it in there too long. I leave it in about that long. And there you go, an eggie in a blanket. Thanks for watching, guys.